Hello, my name is Andy, and my claim today is that generic drugs are better than trade name drugs. By better, I mean that it is more cost efficient to the consumer or patient, yet it is as effective as its trade name variant. First of all, the Merck manual defines the difference between generic drugs versus trade name drugs. The manual states that, and I quote, "When a drug is approved by the Food and Drug Administration, it is given a generic name and a trade name. The trade name is developed by the company requesting approval for the drug and identifies it as the exclusive property of that company. For example, phenytoin is the generic name, while Dilantin is the trade name of the same drug." Another example, and you guys might relate to this much better, is acetaminophen and Tylenol are the same exact drugs. To get some first-hand feedback of this matter, I went to a local CVS pharmacy to talk to a pharmacist. The pharmacist there present was Dr. Dwayne Van Diest, and he said that if a generic version of a drug was available, 96.28% of the consumers or patients chose it instead of the trade name. However, some drugs do not have a generic version because a drug has to be on the market for 17 years before a patent would be available for a cheaper generic version. Lastly, Dr. Gupta, who is CNN's chief medical correspondent, says that the main difference between generics and brand names is the cost. Generics cost less than a third as much as brand name counterparts. But why the price difference? Because makers of the brand name want to, quote-unquote, brand their identity, and the way to do that is through advertising. These companies pay large amounts of money to catch your attention, and that money factors into the cost that you pay. In conclusion, these sources support my claim that generic drugs are better than trade name drugs. A consumer or patient will save a lot of money, and they'll receive the same treatment with the same exact drug. Thank you.